another group of those things over there. Swear intensive. I don't swear intensive. That's not. That's. Is that a? What the fuck? What was that? I was like, there's a dog wolf thing sitting over there, and then it proceeded to climb up the tree. I guess all the animals are just massive. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is that? All the things are just massive in this game, or you're tiny. I'm pretty sure everything's just big in this game. Because the trees... Maybe you could be tiny, but that just makes the scale of the trees even bigger. So, yeah. This has been interesting. Like I said, I haven't played this before. I don't even know what the purpose is other to just walk around and explore and to create your own concept of what is going on. So I haven't found another one of those. Is that it? No, those are just a bunch of fireflies. There's a crap ton of fireflies. Jesus. Create your own perception of the world, because there's a lack of development in it. You know? Such a lack of explanation to the world that everything could be whatever you wanted it to be, whatever it looks like. It's raining again. So, as much as this game has scared the crap out of me, this is an awesome game. Like, Jesus. Maybe not for someone who isn't like such a fan of like minimalist games, but I love minimalist games. Like, I think they're awesome because they make you think more. Just like in this, nothing really has, everything's so like blank and like not opaque. That's the wrong word. It's so, everything is so lacking refinement that it could really be any. There they are. That it could really be anything. Like, I assume those things were crabs, or sure they resemble stuff, but they could just be random shapes. So that's why I really like minimalist games, especially stuff the type like this where there's not entity. I need to be just speaking in Minecraft terms because that's the game I usually play the most of. Mobs, entities, enemies, other moving objects in the world. You know what I'm talking about. That are just so random. Seemingly so random. Obviously, nothing is ever random in a game because everything is always programmed in with a certain intent. Even RNG is programmed in to do a certain amount of stuff each time. Even though it's quote-unquote a random number generator, it'll still pick out more less random sequences, more common sequences than random ones, because that's just what happens. Jesus Christ, why did the music change all of a sudden? It was like blah blah blah. I had intended on finishing this episode, not even this episode, just for this recording, when I walked through the, there's another owl thing. When I had walked through the, alien summoning circle thing the second time. This is the ocean. Yeah. So this is Proteus, and those are some interesting Interesting mushrooms just floating there. Like insects? Well, they're not really insects because they're not moving. They just rotate with you in the world, but they're at fixed points. It is. Whoa! Holy shit! I was like, why the hell is it bright all of a sudden? Jesus Christ! Let's just sit here and admire this for a second. So let's get. Oh, okay. I'll just end the recording, and then every single time I say I'm going to do that, something else happens that catches my attention. That I just smack the microphone. That makes me want to keep recording. It's just like a massive wave bars. Have you ever used a Windows Media Player and the visualizations they give you? Ones like bars and waves. This is what this reminds me of. But I assume that that is interesting, because there's an option for far draw distance on or off, and that's the only options. So I have them off because I didn't know how it was going to, because Fraps never fucking records anything good on my laptop. So I didn't know how it was going to be, so I turned it off. So that's obviously a mountain that isn't being rendered in the distance because I have draw distance off, which is why it looks weird. But it looks like there's just a hole in the thing here. This is apparently supposed to be an Aurora. It's not. Aurora Borealis is the northern hemisphere one. I don't know what the southern hemisphere one is called, but it's probably not called either of those because we're not on Earth. I would have to assume it would be called something else, so it's just an Aurora. Definitely on my list of most trippy games, but also is on my list of the most awesome games I've played. That is extremely tall. I cannot even look up that high. There's random purple streaks going to the sky. It's getting darker now because it only has 3 instead of the 4 it has. Yep, and there it goes. It's dying off. Yeah. That was definitely interesting. Now it sounds like someone's squeaky swing. But unless I swear I'm ending the recording now. Unless something else catches my eye. Or I come over this hill and something scares the shit out of me. Nope. Just one of these weird things. Like trees. They remind me of broken down, like really tall, like castle style houses, but they more look like broken trees. So yeah, there you go. There's the far draw distance off, where it's just the horizon. Like if you get up really high in Minecraft, you can see the quote unquote curvature. Why is the sun setting? So the moon was up the whole time and now the sun's setting. Or is that the moon? I assume that's the moon. Yeah, so if you get up really high in Minecraft, you see like the same thing where the color just cuts off. And you can see like the supposed curvature of Minecraftia. But same thing here. Because I have draw distance off. I'm assuming that's because I have draw distance off. But, see, I told you. I'm going to come over the hill and something else is going to grab my attention, so I'm not going to end the recording. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Fucking, oh, there's pink things over here. Let's go investigate. No. I'm going to stop looking around. Nope, I'm taking my hands off the keyboard and the mouse. I'm gonna stop looking around. I hope you enjoyed this look into Proteus and my... I actually have never heard of this game before, so I was like, oh, I never heard of any of these games, but I've heard of like Proteus and like the movies and other things from Proteus from other things before, so I was like, oh, I'll choose that one. So I hope you enjoyed this, me flipping out and making this the most kid-unfriendly recording that I've ever done to date. And thanks for watching it or skimming it or whatever you did. It's always appreciated. But this is me, myself at home, signing out. Peace out, guys.